Lego friends, welcome back to another video. I'm Sarah and this is Little Bins and Bricks, and today we have a Lego City mail haul. And why am I calling it a Lego City mail haul? Because everything in these boxes is going to go inside the Lego City as details, accessories, just to create a little bit of life and depth within the city. And although our city is not actually 100% built, 50% built, 25% built, I love searching eBay for fun things to add to the city. Guess it's what I like to do when I'm sitting and tired and not sure what else to do. So I pick up eBay, but I'm very familiar with the pricing now for sure. So yes, and I do cross-reference with Bricklink too, just to see what's happening for prices. And I have a kind of a whole how-to guide on how I do that you can watch as well, that I'll link in one of these corners. So let's get started. I have even more mail coming, but the mail is taking so long that by the time all the next pieces arrive, it'll be its next little mail haul anyway. So we have 3 boxes and we have 3 sort of pillowy things. So let's take a look. Oh, and I think we have my mail in between one of them that I should have checked. So let's get rid of that first. And then let's start with the smallest one here. Now I actually don't remember, I hear Lego, but I don't know what's in anything. So it will be a surprise. So now a lot of these things are not available any longer in the store or on Lego Shop at Home or in Walmart or Target, but the prices are not outrageous on eBay either. So they're fun little things to add to a city, especially maybe if you're not as creative with building MOCs as I am at the moment. I think these are adorable. So this is set 40140. It is 71 pieces. And it is a flower cart vendor. So just a simple poly bag. I'm not sure, I'm hoping the glare isn't too bad on that. Maybe that's a little bit better. So I think that will be a super cute addition to the Lego streets or a Lego park. And I think, we're in the $15 region, I would say, for most of these, give or take some dollars up and down. A lot of the sellers have best offers, so maybe you can get $1, $1.50 off, something like that. So when I was on eBay, so if you're wondering how in the world do you find these things on eBay, I actually put in terms like Lego City accessories, Lego City people, Lego City minifigures, Lego City vendors. Vendors kind of yielded me the biggest one because there are some really cute ones that are called vendors, and then it sort of brings you down a rabbit hole of more. So right now we have the flower stand vendor, essentially. He's got a little mobile flower shop. And then let's see what is in this one, because I think this is another vendor. And I have a couple vendors coming on the way. So funny that Lego vendor, I mean, that's just a good search term. So Lego City vendor, if you also want to get, oh, no, that's the old pack, never mind, all right. You want to get some of these great little pieces for your city, I'll actually go ahead and in the description, I'll list all of the set names with their numbers, just so if you want to search by that on eBay, you can do that as well. And that's another trick that I do. When I find something I like, and say under a search term like Lego City vendor, I don't just accept the first price I see under that particular search. I'll then take the actual Lego item number, like this one is 40140, and I'll type that into the search, and then I'll search by lowest price, US only, what else do I do? Maybe new, just depending if I want it new, and then I will choose one, because you're going to find all different dollar points. So it's best to hone in your search to be as precise as possible. All right, scissor time. And I'm sure eventually, as our city grows and grows, we'll be making our own things as well. But maybe it's because I love shopping, I don't know. But these are great, and I think they're fun collectible pieces to have as well, because again, they're not being made any longer. And definitely for getting started, if you just want to be able to detail your city a little bit quicker and don't maybe have a huge spare parts collection to get started. Alrighty, yes, here is set number 30364 is 43 pieces, and this is the popcorn cart vendor. So there's another vendor, and I believe he came up under the vendor searches too. So he is adorable, and that will be a fun addition completely to the city. So now we have a flower cart, we have a hot dog vendor, feel bubble wrap. This one's easy. All right, I know what this one is. Been there, donut that. I don't know if you saw this in Target. On Black Friday, they had a great steal on it. I was like, oh, I don't really need that. But then, of course, you know, months later, I'm thinking, oh, yeah, I really did need that because it will create some detail in the city. So I went on the not Lego's website, but Target, since this was a Target exclusive, and although it still lists it, it says it's out of stock. So this is generally, I think, $14.95 in the store. It was like $8 for Black Friday, and then I actually did purchase it on eBay for less than the full price on Target, with free shipping too. So I did still get like $1 or something deal on it. So this is set number 40358, bean there, donut that. So you gotta get the bean, like coffee bean, donut. So this is like a little Lego coffee shop stand. So that will fit lovely into the city. Maybe I'll have it around a green space area. Maybe we'll have a vendor cart area. And we'll have to get the ice cream truck and the pizza van. So we have like this whole fun food thing, but this is cute for sure. Next time I see something like this and there's a Black Friday sale, I'm just gonna do it. I've learned my lesson once. All right, I do have, I guess it won't be in this order, but there are 2 more vendors, 3 more vendors, 4 more vendors, I think are still coming and will arrive either this coming Monday or the next Monday. So right now we have a popcorn cart, we have a flower cart, and we have a donut cart because everyone needs a coffee and donut cart. Now inside these, now I'm not super sure. I am not super sure what's in this one. It's for me. It says my name on it, so I'm not sure. Let's see, this one is sealed pretty well. I try not to use scissors if I can help it, but I think we're gonna have to here. That was enough to get it out. Probably not. I'm never very good with scissors or knives. You know, I actually sat on the point of scissors once like this. It was really painful. I mean, it was like a comic situation. My grandmother liked to store like these little sharp pointy scissors for sewing in her couch, like in between the couch cushion, pointed up. Can I tell you? Like, I can't even tell you, because one day I you know how you kind of drop into a couch, like you're like tired, you're like had it, and you guys drop down. Well, I went over to her house after work and I just dropped down onto the couch, and I dropped straight down onto these, and these literally, like, it was like a cartoon moment where I sprung up from the couch and I literally had these sticking out of my backside. Oh, it's a funny story. I kind of tear up a little just thinking about it because it was super painful, and I actually still have a scar. So if I don't love scissors, and I don't, you know, my grandmother lived by herself. She's no longer with us, but so she could store her scissors any way she wanted. But it's kind of funny. It's like, it's a moment you see in like a Tom and Jerry or something like that. But it's a great little story. Adds to the Lego City charm, right? I'll have to find, I'll have to make a couch for a building reminiscent with like a little pair of scissors sticking up through tiles or something. What is in here? Ah, yes. Okay. So this one's a little different. It's not necessarily a vendor or anything like that, but it is set 21312, and this is Women of NASA. And if you don't already know, I run a website called Little Bins for Little Hands, which features STEM and science and art activities for teachers, parents, caregivers, anything like that for kids, and they are all extremely doable. We call them totally doable activities because they use cheap everyday items generally to complete them. So every kid can feel like a scientist, every kid can feel like an artist, and receive some great education along the way. And I purchased this because one of the modulars that I have is a rebrickable alternate of the London Tower Bridge, and it's the Science Museum. And I thought it would be really cool to get some of these and maybe create a science display inside it, maybe have like a tent outside where there are scientists showing off their work. The Science Museum did come with a few fun things inside, but this is one of the ones that I thought would be fun to go with it. And I have a few projects on my website that actually go with some of these women. This has Nancy Grace Roman, Margaret Hamilton, Sally Ride, and Mae Jemison. So this is a cool set. And this one is still available on Amazon and eBay. You might want to search around for the best price because it goes kind of runs the gamut. I feel like this was like $35 for me, which isn't horrible, and I think it's a great educational piece, but will also be fun to add to the city. Maybe we can add a big science fair. That would be awesome. So on that note, I know it's in the bottom box because where can I put this? Because I actually had other things arrive from Amazon in the box, and I didn't think you wanted to look at my coffee packages. It's just Dunkin' Donuts. So I went ahead and opened the box, and then I put the set back in the box. But as you can see, we also have the other one, 2110. This is another Lego Women in Science set, which is pretty cool. And this doesn't necessarily depict a specific woman, but I thought it would be really fun to have that in the Science Museum or around the area or in a science fair like I just mentioned. And you can see the different women on the back. You have maybe an astronomer, you have a paleontologist, a chemist, and I know that there are famous women in all of these fields, which is pretty cool. So we're actually going to do a few projects on that. And again, I have projects on my website too that go along with these women. I actually have a Women in STEM activity pack right now that I'll link to because March is Women in History Month. So why not feature women in STEM, women in Lego? It's a great pairing because obviously Lego is also a fantastic tool for STEM. So then these two will integrate into the city nicely in the Science Museum. So a little bit different than the popcorn bender and the flower bender and the Been There donut bender, but I think that it's a cool addition and creates a little bit of a special story because for the last 8 years, my website has focused on science and STEM and now art for young kids, and I think that Lego brings some great things to that. We even have fun Lego activities on the website, such as building and erupting a Lego volcano. And no, the Legos don't get ruined, they just need a bath. So there's a lot of fun things that you could do with Lego that's actually not necessarily building, from a set of instructions. And I like to encourage parents and teachers to also try out those things with their kiddos as well. So let's see if we can get into this next one because I'm feeling like I don't know what's in this one. This actually could be a Bricklink order, which is also for the Lego City. From Bricklink, I've been ordering lots of things to make the Mills plates. I need something like 1,000 2x2 bricks, which is not as expensive as it sounds actually, especially because I spent some time locating the cheapest color, which is yellow, and no one will see them, so you can use the cheapest color there. Ooh. Guess I'm gonna open the box from the other side. All right, let's take a look. I know this is not generally how people open boxes. My husband would be like sitting there with his knife open. And I'm like, no, let me just pull it off. Oh, cute. Look at this. Look at this little, I love that. It's got a little brick on it attached to it for the business card. So this definitely must be a Bricklink order. It was quick. Quicker than some of the other things. Oh, you know what this is? Oh, this is exciting. So, this is, I'm not actually going to use them for what you see in the package, But this is set number, I'm not even sure if there's a set number on this. 850423 maybe? And there is actually a space minifigure included, but these are display cases. And actually, these display cases are for the city, but you know what? They are going to be for turning the Disney Castle. Can you see that one? Yeah, you can see it in the background here. The Disney Castle actually has an alternate build of a costume shop. But you do need to add a couple elements to the bricks that are inside the box, and they called for these window pieces to add. So they told me which ones I needed to purchase, so I went on to Bricklink, they are available on Amazon, but they are cheaper on Bricklink, and I bought 2 packages. I think you only needed 1 package, but it was a good deal, and I wanted to have a couple of these minifigures, and I thought maybe there was something else fun we could do in the city with more of them, maybe inside the Science Museum as display cases or something for all of these things. So just thought it'd be worth having a couple of, since they are no longer being made. So that's it. That is the mail haul for today. So let's just take a quick look back. We have a popcorn cart and a flower cart. Those are pretty cool. We have a little donut shop-y thing. We have Women in Space, which is awesome. And then we have another Women Scientists box, which is also equally awesome. And then we've got a couple random parts from Bricklink to use for an alternate modular that will be completely awesome. So this is an awesome LEGO City Haul unboxing, mail haul, whatever you want to call it. I will have another one of these in probably another week or two, because I can see things rolling in, and I've been finding cute things. So I want to share them with you, because these are things that you may find that you can easily add to your city without, again, having a lot of spare parts and pieces to build your own things at the moment. So if you're just starting out and you want to add some life and depth into your city, these might be some great things to start with at not a huge cost. So make sure to like, subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications. Let YouTube know that you love this content, because I love making it, and I can't wait for you to see the city grow this year. It's going to be amazing, from the Mills plates to the lighting to the new roads. I'm super excited to be able to take you on this journey from the very beginning of a LEGO City to a final result. Well, LEGO cities are never final, so I can't ever guarantee that I am going to be done with a LEGO City, because that's where I find the most joy, is just kind of designing and planning and rearranging. So I hope you do too, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy building!